Hi everyone, this is Karthika, Faculty of Physics, working in SNS College of Technology. So in this session, I'm going to explain topics called autonomy in engineering ethics, so which comes under the universal human values. So here the topics called moral atomics that have three different theories, that is Holberg's theory, Gilligan's theory and consensus and controversies. So this we will discuss here. So, what is called moral autonomy? So, autonomy means self-governing or self-determining that act independently. So, it is connection with the independent attitude of a person related to ethical issues. So, it helps to improve the self-determination among the individuals. So, autonomous individual thinks for themselves and do not assume that customers are always right. So, they have to seek a reason and live by general principle. Their motivation is to do what is morally responsible for its give, shake, and maintaining integrity, self respect, and respect others. So, skills for improving moral autonomy. So, the engineers that should have ability to distinguish and relate these moral problems with the problems of law, economic, religions, principle, etc. So, they must have the skill of understanding, clarifying, and assessing the arguments which are against the moral issues. They should have ability to suggest the solution to the moral issues on the basis of facts. So these suggestions must be consistent and must include all the aspects of the problem. So they must have the imaginative skill to view the problems from all the viewpoints and also be able to test a proper alternative solutions. And they must have able to tolerate while giving moral judgments and decisions which may cause troubles. They have to understand the difficulties in making moral decisions. So they must have adequate knowledge and understanding about the use of ethical language so as to defend or support their views with others. So they must have some better knowledge in understanding the importance of suggestions and they better solutions why resolving moral problems and also about the importance of tolerance some critical situations. So they must understand the importance of maintaining the moral honesty. The person's which convictions and be belief or individual professional's life must integrated. They must have the skills of doing so. So, what is called Kohlberg's theory? So, it is based on moral autonomy on the psychology of moral development, and this is the first psychological theory that is was developed by Piaget Jean. On the basis of Piaget's theory, Lawrence Kohlberg developed three main levels of moral development, which is based on the kinds of reason and motivation adopted by the individuals, which is forwarded to the moral questions. So here we have the three stages. The first stage is nothing but pre-conventional level. So this is nothing but self-centered attitude. So in this level, right contact is very essential and individuals are motivated by their willingness to avoid punishment or their desire to satisfy their own needs. So this level is related to moral development of children and some adults who never want to go beyond the certain limit. And the second one is conventional level. So here the rules and norms of one's family or group of society have been accepted as the final standard of morality. So here they want to satisfy others and also meet the expectation of society and not their self-interest. No adult tries to go beyond this level. And then last stage is the post-conventional level. So here when an individual recognizes the right and the wrong on the basis of set of principles which governing rights and general goods which are not based on the self-interest or social convention. So the individuals are called autonomous because they only think for themselves and they do not agree that the customer always correct. So they want to live by the general principles which are usually applied to the people. Second one is the Lawrence theory. So based on Goldberg's, that is very much related to the goal of studying ethics at college level. So here the moral training given by the individuals, parents and culture. As per the Goldberg's view, only few people could reach the post-conventional level. So each level is based on the degree to which a person conforms to the conventional standard of society. So here are two stages that represent different degrees of sophistications. So this is also explains the three stages of the Kohlberg's theory, that is pre-conventional, conventional and post-conventional theory. Then criticism of Kohlberg's theory. So the Western emphasis on individual rights, common justice that is not shared in many cultures, and early researches were conducted entirely with male subject. So yet it becomes the basis for every applied theory to both males and females. Thank you.